You two are dorks. Lana redeeming first. Welcome on in there. Hello, Lana. How are you two doing? Racing to get first. What? Hi. How are you? You guys had better have won that Overwatch game. You're close to. I'm the door. No. Me? Never. Yeah, we did. Well, that's good. As expected. Why didn't I didn't do an app followers. Ugh. Just don't look at the message. Just delete. Ah, gotta add app followers at the beginning of a Discord. There we go. Sin, hello there. How are you doing? I know. I'm not even a streamer. I still didn't do the link right. There we go. In the solo world here, though, today, I have absolutely no idea what I'm gonna do, but that's fine. Envy, hello, welcome on in. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone's Friday is going well. It's been alright. Hope everyone else is doing good. I know Lana and Hannah are feeding their addiction of more Overwatch. Collecting loot boxes, apparently. Which is a whole nother addiction. Tied to it. D. Clark. Hello there. Welcome on in. Redeeming some cookies. You're gonna have to remind me when we get to it. How are you, though? Everyone having a good Friday? Anyone have anything crazy happen to him today? My day was pretty relaxed overall. But I won't deny it. I'm tired of looking at screens, and I'm about to sit down and look at a screen for another 3 hours. So cheers. Eyes are tired. Oh no, I feel fine. My eyes are just tired. Look at screens too long in a day. I'm good exhausted as it took all week to get to today. Hey, I feel that. I mean, I this is my first week back from being on vacation for a while. I feel it. I am doing well. Selena, hello there. I'm making a custom stole. Custom stole? Am I saying that right? How are you, though? Last day of work was yesterday, and we all went to Top Golf. Oh, that's some fun right there. I hit the golf ball cart. Hey, that's there you go. Good job. Top Golf's great. I've done it a few times. Dun, 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 dun. Top golf is even more fun when you don't pay. It is even more fun when you don't have to pay for something. That's for sure. Oh, that makes anything better. Got free food, 4 hours with friends, and free Dr. Pepper. Where was my invite? I'm joking. It sounds like a blast, though. Sounds like a lot more fun than what my day was. Hey, it was a work field trip. Yeah, it was the reward of making it through another year. Look at that lovely sunset. We got adult game night in a week, guys. Be prepared for that. What were we doing last? Oh, we were doing 1.21.5 stuff. We got all of the new fun decorative stuff, basically. Started messing around with it a little bit. So that's fun. But yeah, we threw some in here and there. Oh yeah, I threw a handful of bushes in. I remember now. Ah, what's the button? There we go. Okay, I'll give one more thing off my screen. What about you, Sin? Anything fun happen? Or you, D. Clark? Sounds like Selena had a pretty good day. Making custom graduation stool for my sister. Oh, that's exciting. For your sister. Both my sisters are graduating, but it's different levels of education, right? I can't remember fully correctly. I remember being told. Nothing for me, just work, yeah. Well, here's the start of a fun night, right, D. Clark? Right? Or at least a relaxing one. One sister graduated high school a few weeks ago, and then the other one is graduating from college in August. Yes, I was right. It was 2 different levels. Congrats to both of them. It's amazing. I've been playing Minecraft, but it's all been for Paper Hat stuff. So you guys will see that Sunday. But I built a shulker shell farm and got it working on paper hats. I've designed a building for stuff. That's what we'll probably work on Sunday. Even though I'll be honest, guys, my mind has been very much focused on thinking of what I want to do on paper hats. I've had a lot of fun working on it. Got my flower outside finished, but now I'm figuring the storage part. Did you in Minecraft, right? Oh, that I'll be awake by the time the sun goes down. Oh, stop it, D. Clark. The sun sets at what, like 8? It'll be up still. So I can play for a bit at a time. Finally, exciting. I've been having a lot of fun. Do you? Oh, I'm such a spoiler. How many people are here? There's not too many here. There's only like 10 of you. You guys want to see the building I made for Paper Hats? I haven't actually built it in Paper Hats yet, but I've designed it. Just about all done. I because I'm selling. So I made a shulker shell farm. I'm gonna sell the shulker shells. Then I also have a wither skelly farm for beacons, and I'm selling those. But I don't have an actual building to sell them. So I made a building to sell them, and I'm not very. I don't know. I've never really made a fun shop looking building before. I want to show it off. We'll work on it to on Sunday morning. We'll start working on it. I did this. I got this thing. This is kind of what I'm thinking for my shop. So it's gonna be a shulker shell and beacon shop, and we're gonna put a live shulker box in it, in a jar, basically, a big jar. And I haven't done the interior. I usually do that in survival. I've done a few things just laying it out, thinking about it. But shulker shells will probably be sold here. How did I? Oh, that's an axiom thing. And then if people don't have Elytra, I'll have a staircase that takes them up to this barrel, which is where I'm thinking the beacons will be sold. I don't know, it's probably a little over the top for just 2 items, but I didn't know how to not go over the top. And I don't like doing the traditional build, like you're selling gunpowder, so you'll make a creeper, or if you're selling iron, you make an iron golem. I for some odd reason have a hard time doing that, and I could have easily just done just like a simple I don't know, stand where I sold everything. That could have been easy, but it felt too simple. You know, it'd take 2 seconds to make a stand. Unimaginable. I didn't want to do that. Instead, I wanted to make a fun building, and honestly, it took a little bit until I had this idea. I was just looking around on the internet. I was like, there's got to be something that can inspire me. And I saw a building that had this window that kind of came out like this, and I was like, that's it. I'm gonna put a shulker box in the sword alive, and I'll go from there. It just for at that moment in time, I was like, that's perfect. I don't know how I feel about this just yet. It's just kind of meant to be like a ruined tower bit. It works, I think. It's cool. I agree. I think kind of it came together. I don't usually mess around with such a messy style of building. And I don't know, it was a different kind of build style that I was kind of going for. I've always wanted to mess around with it. I like it. It's not medieval. I mean, it has that medieval vibe, I guess, but it's still, I wouldn't call it a medieval build. I like a kind of start of an interior. I didn't have time to do an interior, nor did I care too much. I just wanted to get the basic floor plan. Anywho, I don't know. It's something. We'll build this on paper hats anyhow. I don't think there's anything else beyond that. I haven't had the most time to play Minecraft, but I built a house and a shulker shell farm. That's pretty productive. I've been enjoying Minecraft. Looks good. I like it. Oh, thank you, D. Clark. Let this all load back in. There we go. And that's so cool when it all loads in like that. So, I mean, there's a few things we could do. We could do some stone placing. Uh, as usual, as always. Or we could just work on some of the terraforming stuff over there. I always worry that if I do so many back-to-back streams of stone placing, you guys get a little bored of it. You guys will get more bored of me doing something repetitive than I'll probably get bored of it. It's funny. It's just funny how that works out. Oh, I did try. And I haven't given it a shot with any other mods. I tried a mod that increased the world height way more than what I would have needed, and it didn't have any customizability to it, and it didn't work well. It caused my game to be laggier than it should be, is what I noticed. I'm assuming it was something to do with just how large the mod had set it. It had set the world height to 2032 for the Y level. I don't need that. I wouldn't need half of that. And it just made the game laggy. And also, luckily, I'm a smart cookie. Cookie. Oh, don't forget that you're right. Thank you. I'm a smart cookie. It after I removed the mod from my mods, it fully corrupted the world. Um, I did a backup right before I did all of that. So like a whole nother reason I wouldn't exactly want to use that mod in particular. It makes me a little disheartened that it didn't work. So there's a few others that I know of that I probably want to give a shot before I give up on the idea as a whole. But it does make me a little disheartened that it didn't work off the bat how I had hoped. Because I wouldn't need more than 100 blocks, probably. So anywho, uh, we'll come back to that. It makes me feel just a little bit limited. How could you ever be limited with the vast expansions of this world? Yet I feel limited with my ability to only build so high. Because 320 blocks is not enough for myself, apparently. So it's something to think about as I continue terraforming here. Maybe I'll not place any stone today. It was crazy though. So the after I removed the mod, it fully corrupted the save of my world. I had a backup, no worries, nothing lost at all. Um, but it was crazy. I got to see when I reloaded into the world after I removed the mod. I got to see what my world would have looked like in this location if all the chunks were just reset, essentially. And these chunks, the chunks I am standing in, are also not the ones of the seed I'm in, just because of how weird my world is. Uh, it's an entire ocean. It was actually quite interesting. Because it all slowly started to like disappear in front of my eyes. Uh, it's quite something. I didn't even stay in the world long enough to see the entire everything disappear. It's taking far too long. But as it was doing it, I was like, man, this is a huge area that we've covered. This is something silly. There was all sorts of lighting glitches that were happening. But anyway, anyone else been up to anything in Minecraft since they finished their flower? Now you gotta work on the storage part. You been playing any more there, D. Clark? I think you've been playing a few other games recently. Oh, and I found out as I was building my shulker shell farm and going like back and forth using the a previous one I've built as references. It broke. It broke in this update. Part of it, not a major part of it. It was the shulker reload system for my shulker shell farm had broken just a little. It was an easy fix, but it was something I didn't catch because the shulker boxes don't die too often in the farm. But every once in a blue moon, it'll happen, and then there's an entire reload system that kicks off after a few seconds of it being dead. I'm not gonna go through fully explaining the redstone, but as this reload system that'll happen after it dies, and it was broken due to the fact that now when a mob can mobs travel differently through the with mine carts and like going through them. They can now go through a portal just without needing to exit a minecart or a boat, which is great. And that some sort of mechanic kind of broke there. Because before I would kick it out of the minecart using a activator rail. I always mix up my rails, but an activator rail to kick it out of the thing, and then it would get picked back up again. I haven't played Minecraft. Working on a lighthouse. The lighthouse is built beneath the detailing Cedra. That's cool. I need to build a few lighthouses down the road. But not a traditional lighthouse. I need to build like a medieval one. And the only thing in my memory that I can think of that's probably even close to what I would want is like the one we see in like Pirates of the Caribbean. And I can't fully picture it. I haven't done any like brainstorming like I usually do for more specific builds like that. I want to do a medieval lighthouse. Probably a few of them down the road. Once I build one, it should be simple, right? You'd hope. How does this look? Boom. That's cool. Use plots to make it. Super easy, just a rectangular lighthouse. Oh, there you go. You don't plan, do you? I know I've probably asked, and I'm sorry. Do you plan your stuff out in creative ever? I hadn't for years. I was in the same boat as many people. I was like, why would you build something twice? Uh, well, you find out the answer of why would you build something twice. Well, usually it's the designing part that takes forever. The actually build of it wouldn't take too long. The designing is where you're in this phase of constantly creating something, tearing down parts of it, and then rebuilding it with a different block. And it could take hours, especially nowadays with all the different blocks we have. And maybe that was a part of it. Didn't have as many blocks at one point. So it just wasn't as big of a deal. God, new plants are always fun to mess around with. Not really. Just build it and see what happens. That's fair. That the shop I just showed off for my shulker shells and beacons, that that took a handful of hours just doing creative. Uh, as silly as it sounds, it probably took a good 5 hours. plus that because I've always had a hard time building shops on any server. So I usually don't care too much to get into server economy stuff. Minxie, hello there. How are you doing? Finally. Did you miss Tuesday's stream, didn't you? That's all right. How are you? And H popping on in with a 5-month resub. My goodness. How you doing there, H? How are you too? You doing good? Aw, it's great. I'm doing well. It's great seeing you both. There's no real cohesion in my world. One building may or may not fit the theme, and I'm okay with it. Hey, honestly, those worlds I find very interesting to declare. I always think they're really cool because I don't think I could ever do it again. To have such a have so many things that don't have a similar theme. There's something about it that it's like a nostalgic feel for me. And Minxie with a 5-month resub. My goodness, thank you there, Minxie and H, to the both of you. You both on 5 months. That's actually funny. How was Hawaii? Oh, it was lovely. It was great. It was beautiful. I don't believe I have ever been so warm for so long. It was very warm, but it was great. They did so much stuff. I got to see Pearl Harbor. Got that checked off the bucket list of things I wanted to ever see. It was really cool. Did some snorkeling. Saw some dolphins during that. The snorkeling part of it wasn't that bad. I've never been the biggest fan of snorkeling. It's tough to breathe. uh, it's always fun. What else? Did a long hike that just about killed me. Not actually. Well, maybe due to overheating, but that's fine. It was really beautiful. It was this 8 mile. I did see turtles, no whales. I don't think it was the right time of year. Don't take me to word on that. I did see turtles. There's this beach on Kauai that whilst during COVID, the turtles found that when there aren't any humans around, any tourists out on the beach, they apparently enjoy sunbathing. And it's like the only place in the world that they do this. They go up onto the beach and they'll just be in the sun. And they like, I don't know, it's really weird. And they still do it. Even after COVID, they're like, the humans aren't that bad, I guess. There's like, they're very protective of their turtles. You can't go near them. I got to see that, and that was very interesting. It's gorgeous. We have a timeshare in Maui and Oahu. That's where so I've been to Hawaii once before, and it was Maui before it had all the fires, and it was I enjoyed that. Enjoyed it a lot there. And then all sorts of other stuff, of course. It was great. It was I went with all my brothers basically, and it was a little long to be around them that long. We all met up in the airport Wednesday. Then flew out. But no whales. No, not a hype train yet, thankfully. You guys are too much most of the time. Remember as a kid devouring the loving starfruit, but the last trip as an adult I tried it again and absolutely hated it. I don't believe I had any of that. I had this other fruit that was really delicious, and apparently they had just come into season. It was interesting. Yeah, no, this one was a little more sweet. It was like an orange where you had to peel it, but it didn't taste like an orange at all. And it was quite something. Lana knows the name of it. But what about you two? What have you two been up to? Yeah, I'm not gonna say it right. I'm not even gonna attempt to say it. But that. Lychee? No. It was right? It's, I'm glad I trusted my gut because I almost didn't. Also spelled it wrong in my fast typing. There we go. See, that way of spelling it it helps me so much more. I have no idea. It's just the only place I've ever seen it, and Lana had been talking about it once before. I also did an e-bike tour that was a lot of fun. I don't even know how long. That was like a couple hours, and it was great. Got rained on like twice, but I didn't mind one bit because it cooled me off. Itchy Kit Kats? What? How intriguing. How would... Ooh, only twice? No, not twice on the... Twice during the few hours biking. But it was a lovely time. So, going back to the real life this last week, it was a long week. It was a pretty easy week overall, but it was long enough. Happy it's Friday. Oh, and the world is updated 1.21.5. I got all the fun new stuff. I've been talking about this thing, the bush, forever. It's it's like really silly that I was really excited about this because it's just it's pretty similar to the grass and the fern, but it's different, and I like different. It's another variation. So now I'm just kind of going through and throwing it in here and there. I also got the firefly bush that we'll probably throw in some of these more weeded areas. Do They're especially I got from Japan once, white chocolate, lychee Kit Kat's amazing. Oh, hey, really? That sounds amazing. That now has bushes confirmed. Just be sure to keep them trim and eyes. I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction of responding to that. Well, guess what? What? I actually built a small farm for the firefly bushes. Yep, I used. I am so proud. Do you want to see mine, D. Clark? It's not even specific for the firefly bush. It's for because all of the new plants like get bone meal in basically the same way. That reaction gave me satisfaction, so too bad. Dang it. Sure, put mine to shame, right? I don't have to show you. It's very simple, D. Clark. That's the only reason I want to show you because I don't know what yours looks like, but it's probably it has to be similar. You simply align the plants that you want to bone meal right here, and then this is a very key part. I I don't know how to, at least for Java Edition. And then I just got hoppers that fill up the dispensers with bone meal. But there's a weird thing with Java Edition that when you piston push an observer onto another observer for the observer clock to make it go really fast, essentially. For some odd reason, it goes faster when you piston push it compared to when you just place it. Don't ask me how that works. It's just something weird. But it's just, am I going in? There we go. And you just kind of go for it. And it works great. So it's just a rough design. Oh, tilled ground, very key part. Yours auto harvest. See, even better. For these you can auto harvest. I was making it also for the bushes because you can't. You have to silk touch these. Well, you could always scale it, but that's up to you. I don't know how fast it is. Key part though with this tilled soil, because you're allowed to plant stuff on tilled soil now, so you can put hoppers underneath it and it picks it up. Little neat trick. This is just a very temporary thing. I don't like making. Eventually, one day I'll probably have specific farms for stuff, but I don't really care at the moment because I'd rather have just a more universal thing. So, like, I got this guy that has made more plants than you could ever think of. They're like all over here. But since some of the new stuff gets bone mealed differently, I thought this would work better. I use it for firefly bushes and the yellow and pink petal flowers. Oh yeah, I bet that's a good way of using it too. D. Clark, I think you can just keep bone mealing at least the yellow flowers. I haven't messed around with the pink petals, but the yellow flowers, you should be able to just keep bone mealing them just like a too tall flower, and it'll get extra. I do have a few tall azalea things. Yep, I wanted to use some redstone to do it. Okay. But you could still have it do redstone. You just have a dispenser bone meal in it. I believe you found a good way to do it. One day I'll have as much automation as you have with the pistons. Ooh, I wonder. These look good down here, you think? Oh, they so will. They'll look good here. It still works. It still works. Yep, to censor bone meal and hover collect, run it when I take a break. There you go. Then, did you see what I had done? I had to fix my gold XP farm. I think you saw that. Yeah, because you were questioning. You're like, so what's this genius you're talking about, Thad? I had to fix my gold farm. That was fun. I really don't like updating. So many farms end up breaking. Other stuff needs to... All my mods need updates. There's so much that goes into it. wonder if that's too many. I haven't actually really seen the fireflies and bush in my world just yet. We have it under the big tree over here. And they I believe they show up still. Yeah, you can see some of them here. I do like the new animation of falling leaves. That adds so much life to biomes. It's amazing. I'm gonna let it go night here. I'll go hang out up here. How far away do you see particle effects? Not that far for those. Can I have free cam? Aw. I wish I could see that farther. I do like how they glow. Hmm. Love the firefly bushes. It's a nice subtle amount of light. I guess do they even give off an actual level of light? They do. They give off 2. And then a ring of 1 around it. Oh no, it's like a mushroom where it only goes off a little bit. Oh, they make noises! I forgot. It's cool. Alright, I'm to sleep. Oh, if you think you're crazy, you're not. The beacons you can now see as far as your render distance. So, yeah. And the further away a beacon is, they made it appear, they make the beam bigger. If that makes sense. So, like, if it's a really far away one, it gets a little bit bigger just to be able to see it. I don't know. It was an interesting take. So now we get to see a lot more of my beacons. Before, they would go only so far and then no longer render. It's an interesting one. Interesting change I had found. I know, most of you are like, Thad, we've been in this update for months. I don't know where you've been. You're back and you get coffee? This late? What? Okay. Oh, I just don't think I could do it unless it was like a fun coffee drink. I don't think I can just make myself just my usual black coffee and just have it. I wonder, what are our 2 tall flowers? What are all of those? Got some lilacs, roses, peonies. Oh, and then we do have the new wildflowers. And there's sunflowers. But I feel like too tall would go well. Let's go grab the wild. I'm actually, I really love the new flower, the wildflower. I think that's what it's called. Where did I put them? Here they are. Let's go get some more of these. There's the cactus flower. I wonder. Nope, none of those have grown any. Curiosity point. D. Clark said his farm never broke. Ooh, and the leaves? The leaf litter? Just dead leaves? Hey! I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of how many spawn just naturally when a world generates now. I guess it's alright. It makes the biomes look muddy. When there's so many just around. Honestly, I think since I've heard about that these were being added, I was never the biggest fan. I found them to be weird. But there's definitely uses, like, now you could transition stuff even further than before. Like that, and it gets crazy. Just how in depth can one go in this amazing game? Because you can get pretty crazy. I just wanted it for over here. Thought it would look good under a tree. Heard what you said when I was walking away. Yes, coffee this late. Caffeine does not keep me awake. I know, we've gone over it probably a handful of times. It's just, I don't think I could drink it this late. Even just like, I don't know. I love I can tell. Look at this crazy transitioning you can do with this though. Like I do it's a cool thing. It's, ugh. It generates so much when you load new chunks or just in a new world. It also like takes us to a whole another level of detail of how far are you willing to go to decorate something? You're making me crave Starbucks right now, D. Clark. You know what sounds good from Starbucks right now? If I were to get a coffee from at the moment, a white chocolate mocha with peppermint. I don't even know what it's called. It's just saved in my on my Starbucks. What's it called? What's it called? Yeah, white chocolate mocha with peppermint syrup. It's like a Christmas drink. That's my go-to Starbucks too. How dare you? Wait, what? What I said? Yet Alana, I am in full support. It'd probably wake me up. It's a fun one. Really, Minxie? It's a good drink. I don't get Starbucks too often anymore. Um but I've usually if I do it's that one for fun, which is not too often. Or just like a simple like cinnamon dolce latte or a caramel latte. Is there chai for me in the summer and passion fruit iced tea? Pa- All yours with the passion fruit one. Look at these lovely flowers. They're so cool. I don't know why I like them. They're so simple, but we need more. I want the same exact thing, but with purple and blue and maybe red or orange. I just want the same thing, just multiple versions of these wildflowers. Is that too much to ask for? We'll never get it. Probably never get it. Why would they do that? Drive you crazy. Anyhow. Anna usually likes chai tea, and I always give it a shot, and I'm like, not for me. I mean, we can go. Oh, I don't know what I deleted there. I can go in some crazy detail. I mean, is it even worth it? Like, you don't even see it. You don't. Who's. I've never done an adventure in the middle of this thing. But you know what? It's there. H doesn't like chai either, so more for me. Yeah. I have southern pecan with caramel and vanilla creamer, no sugar in it at all. This sounds like a bunch of sugar with all those different flavors, but like no added sugar. Lana, what would you get from Starbucks? It's gotta be something. Or whatever other coffee place you use. We got Caribou. That's pretty good. It isn't. What flower do you think we can pair with these wildflowers? Anything white? Most likely. Ooh, this would go perfect. Just a mix of these two. Do I want to try a third flower? Do, do, do. Yep. Caramel frappe. Frappe? Because I'm basic. There's nothing wrong with that. Trust me, I'm a very simple person when it comes to coffee. %90 of the time, I just have a I'll just have a cup of black coffee. That's it. Lana, you are not basic. I said that backwards, but whatever. Uh, yeah. Oh, it's just raining. Where do I want to put these flowers? Let's put them over here. It's so hard to see through all these weeds. Yeah, let's make a little area that kind of like spills around here. There we go. Something little goes so far. Breaks up our large amount of green and adds a patch of color. Let's also pair up these with something. Ugh. Uh, And now that slowly becomes something. Still need to work on the transition here a little bit better. I do love how overgrown this feels. It's perfect. Along with all of this. It's like this is all overgrown, but it's a different level of what this is. I just have a flower shulker box anywhere. I know I got like these mismatched ones. I got like all sorts of plants in that. I don't have one for just flowers. So let's go grab one. go grab all the different flowers. I don't even know how many flowers there are. This is organized by what dye color it makes. I bet Minxie would love all of the flowers I have collected. What does this make? Just yellow? That's what I would have thought. I'll have to add it. I do. It's a lot of fun having all of this stuff on hand. I don't have any dandelions. That's I forget. I don't actually have a farm for dandelions. I just get so many from terraforming. Only time flowers are not fun is when it's a field of them and I want to build in it. I have to wipe them all out first. I have a clean slate. Oh, onto the dye box. I wonder if we just have some of these, if there's a full shulker. We do. Why is there only 63? Why did I manage to lose one? And there's not one there? Ah, whatever. I don't have the sniffer flowers. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of the sniffer flowers for just general use here and there, like just for having in a biome. They're very detailed. I think they're very cool flowers, but they have more specific purposes. That's what I find. Grab azalea ones. Does this make a dye? That's good. Then I don't have wither roses. I think that's all of them. Why have I never put this together before? There is the... I don't know if I have them here. Probably in here. Ah. These. I would count as a flower. So would a bee, I believe. Flower and azalea. Oh, and then I don't have the one that you collect in, whatever they're called, moss caves. I can't think of them. Think of the name. There we go. Lush Caves, thank you. I know the name. Can't think of it off the top of my head, apparently. You know what? We should just stick to which will have everything over here. Should just stick these in it. Why not? I'll probably never use it. And you call yourself a Minecraft player. I know the name. As soon as Minxie said one word. More spots. These fill up so fast. Just have a dead bush. I don't know if I've ever really used dead bushes. Ooh, that's, we should have bone meal. Oh, why bone meal? Well, there's a handful of things I can bone meal to make them a tall version of themselves. I should go and take that break, huh? Only time I use dead bushes is in pots with leaves on top to make trees. I know, yep, I know what you mean. Otherwise, you can do the same with bamboo in a pot, leaves on top. I think I prefer the dead bush for some odd reason. I don't know, I think it looks better. Yeah, I think I'm with you there. It's usually not often used. For specific builds, I can definitely see it being used, but... Oh my, can we... I've got a test. I don't know if any of these can go in flower pots. Nope. Nope. Come on. No! None of them. That's just sad. I really thought the bush might be able to, or at least the firefly bush, but nope. That's a beautiful shulker box right here. I'm gonna take that break though. I need to stand up. I'm tired. I'll have more energy for Sunday stream in the morning. That's when we'll be on Paper Hats finally. I've been chipping away at work on the Paper Hat server, doing stuff here and there off stream. just trying to like I've gotten myself all netherite tools in that, which took a little while. I someone was gracious enough, Dr. J was gracious enough to gift me a Swift Sneak book for my pants because I really enjoy Swift Sneak 3. It's kind of tough to live without, and I didn't want to do an ancient city. Built a shulker shell farm, all sorts of things. We got a shop I gotta build. I got all designed out. But anywho, for now, I'm gonna take a quick break here. This is a good time for anyone else to take a break. Stand up, grab a drink of water, maybe grab something to eat if you're feeling hungry. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Where'd we leave off here? Just don't pull with that and break the netherite. Hey! It hasn't happened in a while. In quite a long time. Like, I do care. I'm so happy you gotta play a game, Hannah. It was just a really good alt. They all grouped up for me. You'll have to show it to me later. I had to go to the bathroom. Ace for Hort, that is correct. You are correct there. I haven't broken a tool in a very long time. I just, it's been a while. How's this looking now? Do. There's some sunflowers in here. Now it's looking a little bit more of a mix up here and there. I like it. I think that's actually just natural. Dandelion. Gotta go get it. You can go over here for now. Actually, here. There we go. What do I need for this? Tough, mossy, cobble, andesite. All the way through, wow. We need to grab some more tough, probably. We'll do some restocking here. I need andesite. Yep. Oh, this is so nice. Being back on a world where I'm not running out of a material. There's a lot of stone in here. Why is there 3? Oh, never mind. There's just andesite there. Whilst working on the shulker shell farm for paper hats, I kept running out of stone. I'm completely out of stone. It was just a little bit troublesome. There's a lot of random things I just kept running out of. And it was annoying. There we go. All restocked, basically. Now where to start off? We're gonna need... What walls did we use? Andesite, stone, brick, cobble. None of the tough or any of that are mossy, though. Just the top portions. There we go. I believe there were just slabs used after that. And trapdoors. Probably the same combination. And then some trapdoors. Is that all? Yep, for now anyway. Let's grab some stone to just start laying some stuff out. Why don't we just have tough out? Out and about. It's 3 block gaps. I haven't built this wall in a while, so I forget it. That's 3 block gaps. Okay. And this wall doesn't shift at all, so we'll have to find a way to do that. At least somewhat subtly. Just take a look at it. How does it get done? I think we're good if we just do something like that. Oh, well. Something like this. Then a perfect turn. Maybe do one more and then a turn. Yes. Don't overcomplicate it now, Thad. It's a leaf. It's crazy. Alright. Just take a quick look. Starts off as a mossy cobblestone and build it on up. Just as any. It's how tall is his wall? It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do a section like that. Is that connecting on correctly? Do I have to bring it out one, you'd think? I'd probably want to bring it out one. Ugh. Oh, everything falls apart. Because the wall goes like this, and then it has one more. Yeah. This is why I don't go doing the entire thing all at once. Try and plan it out. So I want it there. Okay. So then it's the 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Well, that's a simple fix. I'll have to transition into this a little bit. That'll be fun. Two layers, then transition right away. Yeah. Not even two. Switch to a more mossy. More of a cobble. Maybe a little bit of moss might explore up at one point or another, like right there. Then maybe a little down just to mix it up. They have to have a little bit of overlap, otherwise you'll notice a line with texturing. That's what I have found. This is more of a stone, andesite, cracked. We'll come back to the transition there. I end up using andesite the most because I feel like it just mixes so well with all the other blacks. It's funny how it works out that way. Oh, how do you guys do your texturing? Do you guys do texturing? I find it to be so tedious. It's like one of my least favorite things to do with building is texturing. And it's probably because I probably think it through too much. For me, I do it all in one and then randomly texture after. Oh, you'll build the entire shape? Yeah. Um, I've done that a few times, and I'll do that in creative whenever I plan a build out that's bigger. That's how I do it. I'll build it all with one block, but that's way easier. I have tools that can quick swap stuff. Here, like for example, by the way, it is very tedious. I amazed Hannah with this earlier. I didn't realize it was a fun thing, but I can I literally just have stuff. Like I can just build, let's say this is just some sort of stone structure here. And I can just quick do it in one go. And it'll do it how I want. Or there's a paint way to do stuff. I forget how to do it because I haven't done this in a little while. Here we go. Grab this. No, I want this. Oh, here we go. There we go. There you go. And then there's a fun way to do it this way. Now, this is like a big way, but this is I've done where it's like transitions from one all the way up to the next. Wow, cheater, I need that right. And you can get it a little more precise. I was just quick showing it here. This is if you really want it to transition from one to another. But oftentimes, I did it earlier. Uh, just like if I'll have some stuff where it's just a simple floor like this, and I could just quick like grab it and select it. It's just pure random. This one over here where I painted it on, like this has a purpose behind it where it transitions from one to another. Still random, but it was a little more purposeful than just pure random here. Oh, also, this is the shop I'll be building on Paper Hat Sunday. I haven't built it yet. I finished. I mean, I haven't fully finished it. The interior's not fully done, but the outside's all done basically. And it's for shulker shells. We're gonna have a live shulker box in it, and then it'll sell beacons up over here. I don't know. I messed around with a different build style that I enjoyed. It's pretty cool. I really like how it turned out. It's different. That was kind of the purpose. It's a little more messier than some of my other builds. It's fun. I I really this is gonna be so tough to actually get a shulker box in here. I'm gonna have to. I'll eventually. I'll have to find a way to do it with rails. Either that or I just keep it in a in a minecart, but I don't think it'll be as cool if it's in a minecart. But I like the idea. Anywho. Axiom, Minxie. Axiom mod. It's a little bit newer, so I don't know. But really fun. You need to carry. Is that a thing for moving mobs? Be very handy. Watch the mountain back. Load back in. What was it? I play some old mods. Golden Lasso. You just pick up anything with it. Problem, they'll get it done for you. The texturing sounds nice. But anyway, the Axiom mod, I've been slowly learning more and more of it here and there when I plan stuff out. I try my best to mess around with it more and more. And it's been fun learning it. Been a lot of fun. Anyway, in my lovely way of trying to make my randomization, it doesn't particularly matter as much as others. Got a stone. Here we go. I don't know how we'll transition that. Sometimes all I want to do is some brainless stuff that doesn't take too much effort. Or I don't enjoy doing too much building on stream. I feel like I have a tougher time chatting with you guys whenever I do building. This should be the easy part. Because the blocks are basically laid out for me. Yeah, here. It gets pushed this way one. There we go. I forget where it goes from here. So what happens when you're a dwarf and you can't reach... Hey, hey, stop it. That's funny. No. I don't know what you're on about. Do I have to do another layer? Okay. Need some scaffolding. Oh, I have to actually use the entrance now. I'm blocking off my storage here. Scaffolding. Here we go. This is like me trying to refill the tea can and he puts the box of tea on the top cover. Why would you do that? We have this baker's rack thing that holds all of our like coffee and tea stuff and a few other like pantry like items. We don't have a pantry, so it got a lot of like other little pantry like items. And it has all the coffee and tea stuff anyhow. But there's nowhere nowhere you can put the tea up high. And guess what? We have no step stools for Shorty. You gotta get a step stool then. You're not helping your case here. We at least have a step stool. If it was ever needed. I don't use it too often. I want to take bets on if I actually did the inside of this wall. Oh, I would have had to. It's only one thick. Wait. No. I'm not doing this wrong. I was right the first time. Oh, I gotta push it back one again. Right? It's only one thick. Yes, because it expands out here. Oh, how terrible. That's funny. We can do this quick, though. Right the first time. I can't believe this. We're not. We're going through this fast. I know. What crazy person actually does this? I don't know. I just did. And now I gotta actually push everything back one. I think. Yeah. That's okay. Another reason not to do it all in one shot. This is why I plan stuff in creative. I should just double check the wall. I thought it was 3. Now I think I gotta get up there. Or not? Look from here. And after that, it's all been repeated, or it was some sort of pattern already. We'll stick to whatever's there. Oops. There. That didn't take too long. Who lets this guy build? He doesn't know what he's doing. It's coming back to me how we built this now. I believe I just did like a 5 tall wall, and then there was just parts that I just expanded out to make my life easier. Go for the next portion. For example, what do I want to do here? Do I just bring this up? Maybe. Ooh. Grab our slabs because that's next. I think, do I put a staircase here? I do put a staircase on top of one another. Let's quick do that first, just to give me a heading. Now grab the slabs. Oh, that works. I need a stair here. This is where it'll get a little complicated. I think they're just. We'll figure that out later. Let's just do it later. Doesn't matter. That's the solution to all of my problems. We'll just do it later. Right. That doesn't matter. Can I actually do multiple? I can't. That's cool. Okay. I'm such a good builder. I think that's right. Yep. Why did I not mix match them here? Guess I didn't want to. Unless it goes the other way. No, it goes down. Well, this will be another area where it's a bit of a problem. On the side where it actually juts in this little like staircase thing where I did to try and transition it, this is where it'll cause problems. Show ya. Right there. So we'll just need to go 2 out. Sweet. And it fixes itself. It's like I've ran into that problem more than 100 times. You know how many walls I've built in this game? Probably less than what you'd guess. But how many times my solution for like slowly transitioning it, trying to like inch it over a little bit, is this like staircase method? I've done it so many times. It's over here. And then like corners are tough, inside corners. So when we do this direct right turn here, I don't know how it's gonna look on the inside. And I usually just do some sort of I find something that works. It's probably not perfect, but when you take a quick glance look at the build in a whole, or even walking past it, it just kind of blends right on in with the rest of it. Anytime there's like that repetitive pattern that there are differences in it, but it's a repetitive pattern, and something needs to be a little bit different, it's sometimes those areas where you had a tough time that end up working the best. I don't know why. It's like what causes a conflict is what is best for the build because it's different. You have to do something different. A weird concept. I think I have to do this right. Yeah. Gotta extend it out one where it's floating. I thought it was 3. Need our stairs again. There's too many blocks in this game, and I love it. There we go. Yep. Throw these in here. And then I need... Oops. Whatever. Happy accident, huh? Slabs. This is so much fun. Doesn't actually transition half bad. We just got to get the bottom where it's mossy and then right there. Yeah. Oh, it fills up so much just adding that little bit more of a wall. We'll finish it out here. Is this moving down another one? What I assume here. Yeah. Everyone doing all right? Hope you're enjoying stream. Someone stream? No, not that I know of. We're just hanging out. Oh, you know what we're gonna have to do with this one? I'll have to do something like that. I guess I could still bounce it off this one, but I feel like it's gonna cause troubles. Oh, okay, just making sure. Yeah, we're just hanging out, D. Clark. You know, having fun, listening to me ramble, I guess. Why are you streaming? We don't have an elevation change here. Don't really have one here. Whoa, too soon for that. That would never. Wow, you're confident on that. And that's good. I'm glad you know. Been I mean, I've been streaming for what, 4 years? Yeah. Uh and it's sad to look back at how many streamers I once knew. Uh over the years. There's so many of them that don't stream anymore. Life goes on, essentially. You get those. I did get the cookies. I grabbed them when you reminded me. There's been so many streamers I've had a chance to hang out with. Thanks for more cookies. Get some more. I'm on it. Never gonna go through all the ones we got from the Mountainathon. My biggest thing is when some of those streamers uh you know, as life goes on, they're poor the communities. It's it's they just they just disappear. Internal voice Thad is cussing right now because of the absolutely. No, it's whatever. Maybe I'm the only one that thinks about all the streamers there once were. It's funny, you don't really realize it until you see a name all of a sudden pop up on a go live notification or just in your live list, and it's like, whoa, I remember that person. Oh my goodness. It's been an age since I've seen that name. It's just silly. It's like I completely forgot about you. Like that. Hello there, Kahlua. Ah, basically first, right? How are you doing? It's good seeing you. Oh, that's even like a bigger thing. You know how many people I have seen come and go throughout Twitch chats? Oh, I have met hundreds of people. They might be here only for a day, they might be here for a few weeks and disappear at some point. Oh, it's too sappy. Get back to building. You're sleepy? That's fair. That is fair. At least your workday's over. Old man's feeling nostalgic. It happens. Happens when I'm sleepy. Where's the stone? Oh, it's right there. All right. You got held up by Automod. Kalua. Kalua says hi there, Lana, by the way. That's good. Get some rest now, right? Isn't it late for you? I forget what time zone you're in there, Kalua. Automod is a coward. Automod, like, rarely does anything for me. I think it only grabs specific words that are blocked. And I don't know why that one is why that's blocked. It's 8? Oh, you're just in Eastern. Okay. It's just Lana's name. We're just working on this wall here. I've been I keep seeing the left side of this wall just never done. I'm like, I should go and do that. Just to try and fill in this area and make it actually feel a little more closed in. Uh and it's already making it feel like an actual entrance. Good news is I've got the next 3 days off. Oh, there you go. That is nice. Nice long weekend. Let's get up there. What do you plan on doing? Have you been playing any Minecraft, Kalua? I switched the night shift in the road. You're gonna be on. Oh, I couldn't. I'm such a morning person, and like I'm glad there's people who can do night shift. I don't think I could. Not for long, anyway. Mm. 6 to 6. I'll enjoy that. It'll be better than 6 a.m. wake up. I disagree, but this is my preference. It's a party at Kalu's before night shift starts. Exactly. It's exactly what I'm hearing. Adult juice. Ooh, sounds like a fun time. As long as you have water, I'll be good. Answer your question, Thad. I haven't touched Minecraft. You haven't in months. I was wondering. I remembered I had asked. I was like, I wonder if Khalil remembered I asked that. You haven't. Oh, that's too bad. I've been enjoying the new things we got. I just recently updated to the 1.21.5, and like just recent this week. um, and I've been able to mess around with some of the new stuff. That's been fun. I really like the wildflowers. I like the bush. Firefly bush is good. It's a interesting color, but it works good. The leaves, eh, they don't look like leaves on the ground. It's a cool thing. I don't think it looks like leaves on the ground. Haven't had the patience lately. Very rarely play on my own. I'm a server kind of person. That's fair. That's a lot of people. Like I don't know a lot of people that that do just have their own worlds that they play on. I play all the time. I've been especially this week. I've thrown a lot of my free time just into it. Um, Mostly for paper hat stuff, but uh, even then, I'm just doing stuff alone. I don't have any projects with people. Servers, I haven't. Servers are so interesting. I think the vast majority of Minecraft players at the moment aren't really feeling Minecraft. Uh, I think a vast majority of them have a hard time sticking to playing the game for more than a month. Even maybe not even that, I bet. Which is sad. To me anyway. I like the game. Maybe that's just maybe I'm thinking wrong. There's always the exception, of course. But anywho, making good progress here. We have to figure out this 90-degree turn. I think what I have to do is I don't know what I have to do. Let's grab some just normal stone and plan it out. So if I had something here, then it would be here would be the next one. Boom, boom. And then just that. That doesn't feel right. I could do a 3, and that would work out perfectly. I think we'll do that. We'll try and figure out a way to do this with a 3. I got something up my sleeve with slabs. I need to fill this in. Why am I putting on my... Really? No grass? There we go. This is when did building become this? Do I need more andesite? I need more cracked stone bricks. Do. Start back over. It's like that because you have too many blocks in your inventory. I need all of these blocks. I don't want to run back and forth to shulker boxes endlessly. It takes time to do all of that. I have just enough room. Oh goodness, don't call me Tanisha now. I'd like to think I'm probably much more organized than her. Although it has been a while since I've actually seen any of her organization. But last I remembered, it was it was quite a few chess monsters and shulker box monsters. My stuff is laid out in a I don't even know. It's like aisles. I don't know about that. You both have a lot of chest shulkers sitting around. But this is organized. Like, this is all my separate logs. This is a spruce related item because I love spruce and it goes all the way through all the different spruce items. Barrels are interesting. It just looks like spruce. Got all my stone items. It starts as blocks, stairs, slabs, walls. Yep. In that order. And then this is also organized in that order. These are just filler blocks to make sure it's still organized in that order. Doesn't matter, still stuff sitting around. I'm actively using all of this stuff all the time. I'm going from one to another. If anything, the logs could probably be put away. But like when I build a house, these are all the different blocks I will run through. I will go through each of these aisles. It's true. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I go through it all. This is probably my biggest one. Because after that, it's just my other area over here, which is just my general storage at the moment for anything mountain related. This is all dirt stuff. This is just my general storage. Would you say this is a mess? Really? Huh. I wouldn't. I think you're just messing with me. And I got this other one. And these are like my 3 big areas of materials at the moment. Oh, it is so neatly organized, like especially your dye and flower and color block area. Thank you, Minxie. And then all of these blocks are for the pillars, and it's all organized. I even have item frame stuff out because I don't. I used to not have item frames because I was actively bouncing between projects so often, but now I don't bounce between them so often. So the item frames are help to remind me where everything is. Overall, I know where stuff is. and you can't judge his storage system is refined storage. It's all stored digitally, so it's all organized. Exactly. Thank you, Minxie. That's what I like to hear. So someone's got my back. The rest of you are just like, oh, I'm just in a mess with that. Oh, your storage sucks. I also know where all my stuff is. There's not a lot of shulker boxes where I'll look at it and be like, I don't know what that's for. Like, I got all these, and that's for terraforming stuff down here. I was doing that one day a long time ago now. It was, I wasn't enjoying it. Thanks for the bits, Lana. This shulker box is for all the river stuff that we've been doing recently. These are for mostly like this stuff, which I still got to do this side, so that's why it's still here. These are new blocks, the new decorational blocks, and I just brought it out here because I knew I'd use them. But this one will probably be going back soon. The other ones will stay. And that's just decorational. That doesn't count. There's nothing in there. Same with all this. This is all decoration. I'm sorry I don't build a huge storage room at each of my build areas. This is how I do storage rooms. It's temporary because it's 99% of the time my storage room is gonna move. I have the storage room for the mountain that has moved about 4 times, 4 or 5 times. That's like a little over once a year. The most recent time I've moved the stuff, it was a more permanent area. But even now, I know all of the stuff I have over there is going to be moved. That on a storage rant. I'm only on it because I really value being organized in Minecraft. It's just it's you don't understand. It saves me so much time having stuff organized and staying on top of it. I did the math one day. We calculated it for 1 second of being in like a shulker box UI, and it was over a day of playtime if I had only been in it for a second. Actual playtime, like that's not even counting chess. Big thing. I care about my storage a lot. Like being organized. Done with Ray. I'm done. I'm, you know, I'm probably more organized than a majority of you, apart from my lovely mod users that have refined storage. Soapbox put away now. I'm just saying, I am fairly certain I'm probably more organized. See, are you not done? I can just it's just proving a point. You live like 4 years in a world and have all sorts of projects that you've started over those years and see how organized you are. I'm so sorry. I'm done. I'm done. Doesn't matter to me. I know I'm organized. That's all that matters. Anywho. Seething with a rant, anger over the challenge of not being. I am organized. I'm going to ban the word organized in this channel. Storage. I'm just banning that. Clue is over here just like maniacally laughing, like, look at what I caused. Clue is probably not even listening anymore. I don't even know if Monica's lurking, but Monica's lurking over here knitting and just crying with tears at this rant. That's not what I'm there. Oh, nope. Let's do the outside first. Oops. Do I need full blocks anymore? I don't believe so. I could probably try something like this. I think these will just become slabs. Alright, I'm back. People showed up. People just randomly showed up. What do you mean? It happens, I guess. You didn't miss much. Welcome back. Holding the cats hostage while they had their AC fixed. Oh, nice. That makes sense. There was no rant. Don't lie to Kahlua. So they showed up with the ransom to get them back. What'd you squeeze out of them? What'd you get for a ransom? It was like 10 minutes long. What was 10 minutes long? I got no idea what you're on about. Uh, your rant? Huh? Finally getting to see the girlfriend of my roommate's coworker. Oh, if someone's consistently complaining about their significant other, I just don't think you two should be together. It's okay to have problems here and there, but you don't. You talk to it with your partner, your significant other, because that is the only way it will be fixed. You cannot expect them to read your mind. I know it's not. It's the coworker. That's. I'm just saying it out in general. There. I know it's not you, Kulu. Just in general. So apparently, just a leech, and my roommate isn't a fan. Oh yeah, people need their personal space every once in a while. That's for sure. Some people need more, some people need less. Some people are crazy. I'm joking. Not actually. Some people are crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a room. Easy about storage. I am. Storage is key to a world. For it to function right. Oh, we were able to make the wall. We did a simple stagger. We did a direct 90-degree turn. Let's finish off this last little bit here. I do something more like that. Just cobble will do. andesite. And then that. Good night there, Minxie H. I appreciate you two hanging out and resubbing. You two are always lovely. Get some good sleep. I'll see you guys probably Sunday morning. Morning for me. No, you? What? Get good sleep? Have a great have a great stream. Thanks, H, as well. You're low. Oh, no. I'm just a guy that places blocks in a game. Thanks, Mixie. I appreciate it. Oh, it didn't happen. Cashing it in.
To your Twitcher, O Valley of
Thank you for the bit there,
last
H.
bit for you.
I mean, last bit. That was your last bit? Yep. Wow. I got H's last bit. I feel so honored. You two get some good sleep, though. Night. Alright. I'm not gonna worry about the transitioning once again. We have a wall. Now the pathway you have to actually I'm forcing myself to use the pathway because it's the only way in. It's one of those silly things I'll do. I purposely try and follow the pathways in my world because I find it fun. I build them with a purpose and they go through specific areas in the world on purpose. It's just one of those things. Oh, we didn't have any andesite. And I won't worry about the stone. Ah, come on. We got stone right there. Coming together. I feel like it needs a tower, right? I was always one of those curiosity points when I first started working on this wall. I was like, do you think you'll need towers? Yeah. I think it needs a tower, like right in here, right here. I figured I'd just build the wall and see what it would look like. Even then, without it, it still doesn't look bad, but it would look better with a tower. Something simple. Even if I just do like this similar tower. I might do something smaller though. I almost feel like it shouldn't be as big as the entryway. It's just a no duh, I can't switch. It's not meant to be this grand kingdom here. It's just a port city, a medieval port city. It doesn't have a king that rules it. It's just people that do trading. they've built up enough wealth that they need a wall. I don't know why they need a wall. Keep out the bad people. There's weird little things that I think about when I'm doing it. I need to have a reason to some of it. Even if it's just a silly reason as to random house out in the woods. It's obviously a lumberjack that lives there. Probably alone. So it's a small house. Just little things like this. It makes my work. It makes me happier when I build. Having a little story to it all. It does look good though. Like the master of Lake Town is just the master of the port. Yeah. Kind of like, yeah. That's a good way of thinking of it. I don't want to think about the real like politics of it all. It's just there's no actual king here, or yeah, there's no palace that's going to be built. Just a nice city of trades. I remember we never did get back to this. I forgot we were working on this interior before I left on my vacation. We'll come back to this one another time. I remember what I was thinking about with this now and again. It's the barracks for the small towns guard. I was thinking nice tall ceiling, yeah. Been enjoying doing more detailed building here again. I go through phases where I get motivation to do more actual building, not just terraforming. And it's a bunch of fun. Anywho, we'll probably raid out here, huh? I've been going for just about 3 hours, and I just finished up the project I was working on, so we'll call it here a little early. I apologize for being a little more tired here tonight. I'll be awake Sunday morning. Paperhead server. It'll be fun. Our Sunday streams have been doing really good overall, so I'm hoping they're still doing good. We'll see how it goes, huh? But I think we'll go raid Bambi. I have no idea what they're doing. It looks like they've started something new. Why is their stream lagging? I feel like Bambi has internet problems, sadly. But we'll go say hi nonetheless. Oh, it looks like they're on a server. Some sort of server with something. So we'll go say hi to Bambi here. They've raided us a few times, popped on in before in the stream, so good a time as any, right? I appreciate every single one of you hanging out, chatting with me when you're able. But do grab the raid message. Grab the first one if you're subbed. Grab the second one if you're not. That's alright by me. I just really appreciate when people do grab the raid message. It means the world to me. I'll be streaming this Sunday, as I was saying. So that'll be fun. I think that's all. It's all game night in a week. I don't know the game yet, D. Clark. I'm messing with you. I don't know the game just yet. Figure it out. Figure it out as it gets closer. Usually I decide the week of, and usually it's a game that everyone has. Or if the people that don't have it, I'd be like, are you able to get it? It's usually fine. But probably a game we played recently, or in the past. But I think that's all. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your night. D. Clark, you have a good night. Anyone else that's lurking or listening, grab the raid message though. Quick, do it. Do it. I know you can. I'll see y'all Sunday morning.